Good afternoon, Bucks. Today is Friday, October 16th. I'm Andy.
And I'm Michelle. And something's not right.
Didn't you guys graduate already?
I think we'll take it from here.
Oh, right.
I'm Jorelis.
And I'm Eric, and this is the 65th episode of Riptide.
Eric, did you go to Sundays for Seniors on Tuesday?
Yeah, it was a blast. Here we have Priscilla with the recap.
The senior activity started off with Sundays for Seniors. It was a great opportunity to chill with friends while enjoying ice cream topped with cookies, candy, and most importantly, information.
Sundays for Seniors is a great opportunity for parents and students to come out, get all the senior information, all the activities that we have planned, when the tickets go on sale, how much they are. We did something really cool this year because we teamed up with Miss Gilman for college application and information night. So we did have a really nice crowd.
Seniors had the opportunity to win tickets to various senior activities as well as a yearbook.
In 20 years, the only thing that's going to be important is the yearbook.
It was pretty fun. I mean, I really like ice cream. I'm sure everybody else here does too. So it was enjoyable. A lot of people got to win free stuff, so I guess that's a plus. I mean, I didn't win, but maybe next time.
It's just exciting to see how senior year has finally come, how you were waiting since you were a freshman, and now it's like finally here. So it's really exciting. I have to say one of the things that I'm most excited about is prom.
The most thing that I'm excited about is graduation and prom and grad bash and stuff like that. And it's like the year goes by so fast.
That the two things that they always rave about is grad bash as well as senior picnic. So my advice to seniors is if you can't do everything or you don't want to do everything, do those two things because you will have a great time.
Seniors, be sure to stop by Ms. Underwood's office for any questions on future senior activities. Reporting for Riptide, I'm Priscilla Perales.
I find it cool that the Spanish Honor Society had the time to donate books over at Redland Camp for the kids.
Let's go to Priscilla with the story.
Literacy is something a lot of us take for granted. Now, thanks to the book drive by Spanish National Honor Society and National Honor Society, kids in our community will have more access to great books.
We're doing a book drive and we've teamed up with Spanish Honor Society and National Honor Society, and we're collecting books for children, teenagers, and adults. A lot of people at home, they have books that they no longer need or they no longer want, and I feel as if these books can go to other children and teenagers and adults that might want them. And we've decided to donate them to the migrant program in Redland Camp because a lot of children there are unfortunate enough not to have these books.
For Spanish National Honor Society, this project is one that has been passed down.
Our goal is to reach 2,000 books, which was the goal of a previous IB senior. We're trying to reach it or surpass it. We will be giving community service hours for every book that is donated. So for 3 books, it would be 5 hours, 10 books would be 15 hours, and so on. Anything works. Ask your friends, ask your family members if they have any books they no longer need. We will be collecting them in room 4220, and anything is appreciated.
A A lot of them in the Redland camp, they don't have access to these books. They don't have the time to go to libraries because most of the time they're working or their kids are being taken care of with other people. I feel like if we donate these books to them, they'll have greater access to, a bigger world filled with knowledge.
Escapes, huge spaces and towers.
Be sure to stop by room 4220 to help support the book drive. For Riptide, I'm Priscilla Perales.
Because it's a quote from
Every year, South Dade has an open house where parents come to gain more information about their children's learning environment.
This year we had a great turnout. Here's Isabella with the story.
South Dade had its annual open house, which was one of the most helpful events of the year for parents and students. Our principal, Mr. Perez, knows the importance of teachers and parents having good communication.
Open house is a great opportunity for us to open our home to the parents and the community. The parents have an opportunity to come in, visit their classrooms, their children's classrooms, and see the activities and the curriculum that is being taught to them on a daily basis. They get to live the lives of their children in a shorter period of time, but at least they get the opportunity to see the classrooms, walk the hallways, and meet some of the other parents that their kids are going to school with.
Open House, offering an insight into the everyday life of a child, is one of the biggest events of the year for parents.
That's anywhere from textbooks.
A Title I meeting and club fair showed parents all that South Dade has to offer their child. To welcome the parents, a performance by the band, cheerleaders, and Dashing Dolls kicked off the night before the bell rung for first period.
Please sign. Please sign. Have a seat.
I think it's important to come to orientation to be able to meet my daughter's teachers so that I know what their expectations are to enable her to achieve all the goals that the teacher has set for her so she can obtain the best education that she can. I think that the parents should meet the teachers on open house because they get to put a face to the name whenever we come home and we have a story or we have a grade or a project or something that we have to talk about to them, and it just lets them understand what we go through on a daily basis because we actually sometimes see the teachers more than we see our parents, and it's good for them to have that interaction.
Whatever standard that.
The event was a successful glimpse into the lives of students and their teachers. Reporting for Riptide, I'm Isabella Lorenzo.
Earth without art is just a blank canvas. That is why you should donate art supplies to the art club. Community service hours will be earned depending on the size of the donation. The items do not have to be listed to be donated. For more information, please see Ms. Romero in room 5117.
Every year the volleyball team has a game dedicated to the seniors. Class of 2016 rocks.
I still have 2 years. Anyways, Brianna and I were there to catch the action. Last week was senior night for the volleyball players at South Dade. It was an emotional night enjoyed by family, friends, and teammates. The senior volleyball players also reflected on their time playing for South Dade.
Well, I feel like it's kind of bittersweet that the season's coming to an end because school season's ending, but I know like club is coming up, so that'll be fun. And I think I'll miss like the players and the coaches and just being a part of the team and like being with the team.
I'm gonna be sad because it's my first year playing, and I had a lot of good times with the girls, and I really gonna miss making them laugh and the coaches.
It's weird that it's coming to an end because volleyball has definitely become a secondary sport to me, has become a main part of my life. I'm gonna miss most the girls. They're hilarious.
I will miss like the teammates and practices and how coach would like have his fun days and then not his fun days.
What am I going to miss most about this team? I'm going to miss their character. We had a lot of fun girls on our team, very lively, took everything serious but as a joke. I don't know how we could put that together at the same time. Their hard work, their determination, their willing and eagerness to do and get things done the right way.
I think it's going to be really sad that the season's ending, but we all made good memories, so it's bittersweet.
I'm extremely sad that my career of volleyball is going to end. I'm going to miss my teammates, my coach, and of course wearing my jersey.
I am disappointed that it's going to end, and I will miss my teammates and my coaches and playing. It was a lot of fun while it lasted.
They've learned not to give up on anything. They all came to me without knowing the game of volleyball, and they've pretty much succeeded at it. They've worked very hard to do it and to be good at it and to change a program. They've left a legacy here at South Dade.
The night became even more memorable with South Dade's win over Miami New Orleans. For Riptide, I'm Joreli Soporta. Hey, I heard homecoming made a big splash.
Yeah, it was really fun. We had Dan there to catch the night under the sea. Well, that's all for today, Bucks. I'm Eric.
And I'm Drelis.
And I'm Andy.
And I'm Michelle.
Have a great weekend.
Oh, I miss you.